Hey folks, it's William with All Solar Texas. Thanks so much for checking out the channel. If you're looking to go solar, but you're going to have to finance it, but you're not sure you're going to be able to qualify for a solar loan, or if you've been denied solar loan approval before in the past, check out this video. I'll walk you through how to repair your credit and some of the things that you can do to make your credit better so that you can now qualify for solar and achieve your energy goals. Stay tuned. Before we dive in, please make sure to hit that subscribe button and don't forget to tap on that notification bell. That really helps us out get in front of more Texas customers to help protect more people and help more people with all of the misinformation that we see going on in the solar industry, specifically here in Texas. So that really helps us out. Lastly, reach out, give us a call, send us a text, email, check out our website. We respond quickly and we love hearing from customers. Talking about credit and financial history is a very delicate subject. We get customers that will call us, they're super excited about going solar, but then they fail credit check and they may fail with one company or with a different company or altogether not be able to get qualified for a solar loan, yet that's what they want to do. They want to achieve their energy goals while still being able to finance it. Well, that's something that we actually step in and help customers out. Now, there's a few things to know about solar loans in general. Different solar loan companies will offer different credit requirements. Some may have a lower threshold for a particular credit score, and it's just credit score that they go off of when it comes to approving your solar loan, while others look to debt to income ratio, while others even look at how many mortgage payments have you made and have you ever been delayed on a mortgage payment. Different solar loan companies and different loan companies in general are not necessarily scoring you and giving your credit approval based on just one of these factors alone. So you really need to be considering what are the different factors that these different solar loans are looking for and making sure that your credit is worthy so that you can get approved for that next solar loan. Now at All Solar Texas, we do the best that we can to work with our customers through some of those challenges. And I can guarantee you that not all of these challenges are the same, and sometimes a customer will get denied initially, but once we help them through that process with that loan company, they then get approved. However, I will say this, loan companies do not talk to us as solar installers because it is a privacy issue. So they only want to talk to the customer. So there's very little we can do to directly negotiate or directly communicate with that lender on your behalf, because they want to make sure that they're dealing with you and that we're not trying to do any funny business. And it's really to protect you, the customer. But that means that you do now need to get a little bit more involved in the process instead of just letting us kind of take in and resolve some of those problems from there. Now, one of the things that you need to know is that not all denials are going to stay, which means that you can get denied initially and then you have a couple follow-up calls with that particular loan company. You can explain and get a better understanding of what it is that they're seeing in your credit history that will have denied you. And sometimes they will reverse their decision just based on certain factors. Maybe you left out a certain amount of income. Oftentimes, solar companies will pre-qualify you based on your household income. And some customers, it may be a husband and wife, both work, but it's the husband or just the wife that's filling out the application, and they'll only include their income, which means that they get denied because maybe their solar system is a little bit above that particular threshold. So a simple conversation with that loan company and then maybe reapplying and then adding that true household income and adding everything that factors into household income. If you're receiving an alimony check or child support, or if there's two people working in the home, make sure that when you go through the application process that you put all of your household income and not just your income if you're the one completing the application. Now, other times it's very legitimate why you got denied for credit. Maybe you have a bankruptcy in the past, or maybe you have a high debt to income ratio or a very low credit score. All of this is nothing to be ashamed of. I'm very clear with my customers when I'm working with them. Getting denied for credit is not something that's a statement about you. It doesn't mean you're a bad person. It doesn't mean that your family are horrible people. All it means is that you had a few hiccups in your credit history, a few hiccups in your financial past, and now it's affecting your ability to get qualified for a solar loan. So there's some different options that we could look at. Sometimes it just makes sense to push pause for the time being and then look into what are those issues that are driving your negative credit score, or what is that issue that's driving your debt to income, and let's focus on getting that resolved, and then we could revisit solar at a later date once those particular aspects of your credit score have improved. Personally, and this is me going a little bit into my personal history, I get it. Financial literacy in this country is a very, very sad thing. Going up through school, the only financial literacy that I really had was my grandparents, who were super conservative, and they were always telling me about debt and avoiding debt and making sure that you have a nice cash emergency fund. But I didn't listen to them, and a lot of other people don't, because we're not getting this education in school. So we're not really understanding how the financial systems and financial institutions are working. And then we're getting preyed on by credit card companies all the time and other loan companies that it just piles on and piles on. And then you find yourself in maybe a mountain of debt, or you find yourself with a really off base ratio debt to income, and now it's preventing us from doing other things that we want to do in life, like buying a car or buying a home or financing a solar system. So the best thing to do is just figure out, first off, what is that particular driver in your credit history that is disqualifying you from applying and then being successful in achieving that solar loan option, and then go about the business of repairing that. Back when I was in my 20s, I just graduated school. I had mountains of student loans. I had like 12 credit cards. I didn't understand finances. I didn't listen to my grandpa, because what does he know? He's just an old guy. And I ended up finding myself in debt collection and all of this nastiness. Well, I really took an effort to figure out what was going on and then to change those particular habits. And one of the things that I did to help repair my credit score back when I was in my 20s was loan consolidation. So there's a great list of different loan consolidation options and companies. I did some research, and I'll provide some links below. Some have higher ratings, so I always encourage customers to make sure that you read reviews and don't just go with the one that gives you a call, but take a look at what are those different options, and loan consolidation may be a great option to help you repair your credit score. Other things, like if it's debt to income, then it's just basic, like let's get out of debt first. Let's start focusing and targeting debt and getting out of debt so that we can get our debt to income ratio down, so that we could then qualify for that solar loan. Or when it comes to finances, you have the power to change your future. We cannot fix the bad financial decisions that we made in the past, but we can change our financial decisions from here going forward. And we could all learn the tools and be empowered to make the decisions that are best for our family's financial future based on our goals. So I'm always encouraging customers, if you get denied on credit, don't worry about it. It's not the end of the world. It just means we can't go solar today unless you want to convert that and make it a cash sale if you happen to have some cash on hand to cover those costs. Otherwise, there's no rush. Wait, get your credit history cleaned up, revisit the decision at a later date, and then go solar. It's always going to be in your best interest to make sure that your family's financial future is being put above any home improvement that you choose to make at that particular time. All right, folks, that about wraps it up for today. But don't forget to reach out to us. Give us a call, send us an email, text message us, check out our website. We're here to help guide you and coach you through any challenges that you have on the financing side. We're here as consultants. We're here to just help give you a clear vision of what your options are and what you may need to do to become qualified for a solar loan at a later date if you've been disqualified. Thank you so much for checking out our channel, and God bless.